Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 30th of August 2020. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Sagittarius Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sons of Sagittarius, as well as the Cross Watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Sagittarius. Well, here we start your weekly reading with the King of Cups. Now, this King of Cups is very emotionally balanced, very emotionally stable. His strengths are his compassion, his caring, his intuition is absolutely on fire and on point. He's also a very diplomatic king, which is something that isn't often spoken about with this King of Cups. But this King of Cups floats on water. His throne floats on water. He understands the ebbs and flows of life. He understands and celebrates creativity, love, and compassion. These are all his strengths. You know this King of Cups, Sagittarius. This would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Can be a man or a woman. I don't read gender into the cards unless I'm called to do so. So again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is featuring very, very heavily for you this week. Let's get all the cards on the deck for you. Let's find out why this King of Cups is sitting front and center for you this week, Sagittarius. All right. Well, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Death card. Now, please don't freak out, anyone. Nobody's going to die. The Death card is a card about endings and transformation. In some tarot decks, this card is actually titled Transformation because that's actually what it is about. The Death card is about endings. It's about change coming in, transformation coming in. It's a transitional period between things having to end and this wave of change bringing new, wonderful things into your life. And here we have the Grim Reaper actually making that space for that change. The Grim Reaper is bringing things to an end, clearing out the debris of your life, clearing out the things that no longer serve you, clearing it all away, throwing it in the trash, because the wave of transformation is following right behind, and this is bringing the change and the new beginnings and the wonderful new things into your life. So don't be afraid of the death energy. Things must end so new things can begin. King of Cups and the Devil. My goodness, you've got some cards going on this week, Sagittarius. So this is the Capricorn card. The Devil, which I think most Capricorns really dislike being associated with the Devil card, as far as I'm aware. But the Devil card is about our shadow selves. It's about those unhealthy attachments that we have. Yes, this card can sometimes represent addiction in all its forms, but this card essentially is about the restriction we put on ourselves, the limitations we put on ourselves, which leads to these addictions, these unhealthy attachments. We've got divine feminine and divine masculine here, shackled to the devil, speaking about those restrictions, those limitations that we put on ourselves, those self-limiting beliefs, those dark thoughts, and as I said, unhealthy attachments or unhealthy habits that we have. Really interesting that this is crossing the King of Cups. And I would say with the Death card here, you are doing some shadow work this week, Sagittarius. You are going to release some of these beliefs, these thoughts, these unhealthy attachments that you have. And this King of Cups is really going to help you do that. Again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If there isn't a person, a trusted person that you know as a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I think this is even going to be a more formalized approach. A counselor, a therapist, a psychologist, you know, which are professions the King of Cups is often associated with. It's due to that emotional response, their compassion, their intuition. They're very good at guiding healing processes and things like that. So there is some shadow work going on for you this week. In the past is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about planning for your future. It's about making some decisions for your future. You want further progress. You want to expand in your future. And here you hold the globe, the world in your hand, and your arm holding up this wand, speaking about decisions to make of your future. I think you've been thinking about this for a while, and the decisions for your future is you don't want to bring some of these hang-ups, some of these attachments, some of these unhealthy things into your future. So you're doing the hard work now. Remember, things are ending. And I think it's the bad things that are ending for you this week, Sagittarius. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is sitting in your grounding position this week. And the pages for me are the messengers of the tarot. And the message the Page of Pentacles brings is one about the manifestation of, in particular, a financial opportunity around you at the moment. But there's a little bit of a catch to this. It is also a message about developing your skills, so this opportunity is yours for the taking, so to speak. You need to put in a little bit of effort here to bring this opportunity towards you. And it's in the realm of skill development, which I think you're doing with this shadow work. Look, skill development doesn't necessarily have to all be tied into work. Perhaps this financial opportunity, for example, you know, perhaps you're going to see someone about quitting smoking, which in turn is going to save you a lot of money, which is a financial opportunity. You're developing those skills to stop yourself from smoking. I'm just using that as an example, but you could take that as far as gambling, or even maybe just your diet. You know, it could be in a work realm. My point was that skill development isn't always about work. Skill development can be personal, life skills that we're developing. This is what the Page of Pentacles is talking about this week. Got the Queen of Wands in your crowning position this week, Sagittarius. And essentially this is you, a man or a woman, breaking some of these unhealthy habits, breaking out, releasing some of these self-limiting beliefs, perhaps that you have, is going to bring you back into a personal power as the Queen of Wands. Your vibrancy is going to return. You're going to feel energized, enthusiastic. You know, you're going to warm up the room with your smile again. I think these things have been weighing you down, and you know that. So all of this work is going to bring you back into this personal power of you as the Queen of Wands. Again, a man or a woman. I don't read gender into these things. But it's bringing back that energy, that passion, that enthusiasm, that vibrancy that you have, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Cups, interestingly enough, is closing out this week as the outcome of this. Now, the Knight of Cups brings the offering of the King and the Queen of Cups, and you've got the King of Cups sitting down there, as we spoke about. And the offering the Knight of Cups brings in is one about creativity and imagination. Also about beauty and charm and romance. Look, sometimes people read this Knight of Cups as sort of an offering of romance and love, but I see it far beyond that. Yes, it can sometimes mean that, but I think there's something in this about the beauty of yourself, your vitality returning, the charm. You know, in your personal power, Sagittarius, you're very charming. People naturally are attracted to you. You have a magnetism about you. And I think this is what the Knight of Cups is offering you. It's the follow through of the advice and the support that this King of Cups has provided with you. It's just that little extra oomph at the end, now that you've done this hard work. As always, I like to take one final card just to summarise the weekly reading for you. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Feel free to leave a message if you would like to, a comment. And if you haven't already, please consider Oh, excuse me, I had the hiccups. Please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everyone. Let me get this final message out for you, Sagittarius. A week of healing. It's a week of work, but it's a week of healing, I feel. It's going to bring you back into this personal power that you have. It is one of my favourites, the gorgeous, gorgeous turtle spirit. It is the number 62. And the message turtle spirit always brings us: slow and steady wins the race here. You know, this isn't the first across the line of releasing self-limiting beliefs is going to win. It's not that sort of a week. This is go at your own pace. You know, this stuff can be hard to do. We, you know, we spend a lifetime creating these walls and these, you know, self-limiting beliefs and restrictions. You know, it's going to take a while to bring them down. But you're starting that process now, and that is what is important. Let us see what other messages Turtle Spirit has for you this week. Turtle Spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on, doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels that you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be as an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. True success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will become clear. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Sagittarius. I wish you all a wonderful week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.